So we got the Christmas episode in September. All right. We open with Toya dropping by Cecil and Simone's. Cecil gonna say he got a surprise for Simone. I'd slap him. I'm like, you didn't surprise me enough with your $24,000 mistakes. Oh, Quad dropping by too. And we gonna shoehorn Audra and her husband in. Toya gonna say, oh, Audra, you showing up in jeans and tennis shoes for dinner? It's a holiday dinner. Why not be comfortable? Just because you want to sit in a dress 2 sizes too small don't mean everybody does. Okay, Audra. I was born in 1990. Does your book speak to our generation? You tried it, Heifer. You tried it. I'm with Cecil and Simone. Your parents should be on the show. So Toya goes off on how when you're married, you can't just walk away and you got to get in the bed with the person you irritated with. But then Audra brings up having a safe space to talk about your relationship with friends because she's always on guard since Toya wants to say she's a bad attorney, but she ain't never represented her. And Quad told me in Vegas you was talking smack about what I wore. Unless you want to dress me, miss me with your bull. Toya, you do care about labels. I like a label, but that's what you want to wear. That ain't what she want to wear. So let her. She looks clean and presentable. Her hair looks good. I like her outfit. It's what a black woman would wear when she's going over to dinner at her friend's house. Audra said, I live on a budget. We all lived on a budget when we were planning a wedding. But you ain't never gone back on a budget since. And that's why you bounce from house to house. So we changed the subject before it really gets off the rails. And Quad says, I'm an alpha woman. You something, all right, Quad. You something. I don't know if an alpha woman would have married a Stuart Little. Quad says, so how do you accept an alpha woman and still have your masculinity? And Cecil's sorry self gonna say, let's let Eugene start. That was shade, Heifer. That was shade. He said, I wanted a woman that I couldn't run over, but she might run over you. I want a man that I can run over. I do. I want a man that I can run over. I'd prefer it. It's just easier for everyone that way. Now we're talking about vulnerability. And Eugene says, I wasn't a good team player last year. And I'm going to be vulnerable in telling you that. Well, you were dealing with the pandemic trying to save lives, so I could understand. You have an actual excuse. You were trying to help humanity. The next day, Quad has a party planner over. I still want to know how she affording all this house. Quad said, I don't waste money like Toya Harris, so whatever we decorate, we gonna have to use. Over at Anila's, everybody in matching pajamas and she trying to make cocoa, but she can't. Girl, you know how to make cocoa. Stop playing for the camera. But Anila irritated with her mama because she ain't really helping around the house. That's because she's your mama, not the help. Oh, Laura, so Toya got an axe to grind with Quad, so she gonna bring her a little nice nasty gift. From back when Quad came over with the Vienna sausages and her budget care kit. They gonna get her a Snuggie because it gets cold. Well, it also gets cold outside where you're gonna be put because you can't make your mortgage. Oh, we haven't seen Hefferly all episode and I was really enjoying it. I was like, why am I loving this episode so much? It's because I didn't have to look at her. I want to know where Quad got the money for this house because I'm sorry, Married to Medical ain't paying that good. And neither was Sister Circle. Don't let me find out PPP was the one that paid. Oh, God. Simone, why you always got to show up looking like a church mother? Why you always got to show up looking like Pass's wife? Quad, I have to say you wore the red dress better because yours is actually shaped to the body. Simone's is just a big red sack with poofy sleeves. Oh! So Anila done brought one of Toya's ex-friends to start some mess. See, Anila can't start no mess herself. She always got to lean on somebody. So Toya immediately shades Anila's outfit as a figure skating dress, and it is. So Hefferly tells Dr. Jackie that Anila brought Zaino, who had said that Toya was having an affair with another man in the neighborhood, and I could see it. She's been complaining about Eugene's penis. Hefferly, you really gonna say Anila's messy and wrong? Well, I guess you as the living embodiment of messy and wrong, you would know when someone's being messy and wrong. Now, Hefferly, how you gonna say this is not what we do? We are sisters. You ain't sisters to these Heifers. You think it's wrong because you're afraid someone's going to bring up Damon's receipts on you and you going to take him back in front of everybody because you know he's the only man in the world that would want your evil butt. It ain't got nothing to do with your looks. It's your soiled soul. So as Quad gives a toast to her new home and talks about life after divorce, you can see Toya and Eugene bitter, but y'all just bitter because you gotta move every season. You walked in this house and you like, it's nicer than ours, it's actually decorated, and she's not going to get a 90-day notice. Now, Cone Tessa's ugly husband had a good read. Quad could be a villain in a movie. Your nefarious plan would never get me. And it didn't, but I still want to know, where did you get the money for this house? How far outside of Atlanta is it? You know, with your mama living there, though, I think you and your mama, that's a 3-income house right there. I said it. Where is the money coming from? Like with Sheree's decorated house, where is the money coming from? Dr. Jackie looked like she passing a kidney stone. She is not happy to be here. Why do we just have random break dancers at a winter party? I mean, they good. They real good. It's giving me throwbacks to New York. Showtime. But it's not really Christmassy, but okay. Who's the idiot who said the point is not to burn your marshmallow when they making s'mores? The burnt marshmallow is the best part. So Hefferly asked Audra about the dinner that she had with Toy, and she said, well, I think Toy is just upset that Audra has a happy marriage, a husband who can see his penis without having to lift up 40 pounds of fat, and a stable home. Across the party, Anila tells Quad that Toy is making fun of her outfit. It is Mrs. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I mean, it ain't the cutest, but you never look that good. Oh, God. Zaina, that is the ugliest Birkin I have ever seen in my entire life. It's the color of a rancid tomato. I never knew a Birkin could be ugly, but here we are. Audra, what do you have on? Now, it's supposed to be a holiday theme. This ain't holiday. This is giving me summer evening, not winter wonderland. In the living room, Quad's trying to tell a story about her old best friend and they Easter dresses, but Toya won't shut up. Yeah, she's 3 Patrons in. So as Quad tells Toya to shut up, Audra pops up. Oh! You told everybody you made $1 million off your house, didn't you? Yeah, Contessa, we weren't talking about mortgages and houses, but Audra's got to find a way to get her plot line going, so let her go on and do it. At least she's not resting on her ugly husband with no top lip like yourself. She is giving us left eye, get ready to do your math realness. Ooh! Oh, Lord! Audra said, now hold on, you might have made $800,000, but after taxes that gets knocked down to $625. And then you have 7 liens in Fulton County. And we all know Fulton County keeps your business in the street, and so does Audra. And she's got LexisNexis at her fingertips, so she's got the real tea. She said, so where are we at? We're in the negatives. I gotta look up those liens in Fulton. Toya said the fact that you look up people's stuff is scary. But it's public record, so it's not. If they was really getting in your business, it would be one thing. You live in Fulton, put your business in the street county, so you've bought and sold homes for what, the past 9 seasons? Wait, no, I'm sorry, 7. So your business has already been on the street. This is nothing new. This is why I don't live in Georgia, because I don't need people in my business like that. Now Toya and Anila getting into it. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you either. Neither one of you have anything relevant to say. Both of you are putting your husbands deep in debt. You should talk about that. Now Anila getting into it with, who's this heifer? She ain't even on the show. And why do they keep bringing in the fake Alexis Carrington if they never use her? Carmitha about to get with Anila. I want to see her throw some bowls. Oh, God. Now, Hefferly, you lying sack of poop. You are, you see, you are as ready as your head is looking right now. You're going to say, I don't know if it's going to come out, but she said you were sleeping with somebody in the neighborhood. The heifer never got it out of her mouth. Hefferly, you ran and told Jackie that. You ran and told everybody that the second you saw her, you were the one that put it out, not her. Oh, Toya, you getting mad like it's true. All right, well, that was the shit, and I'm going to see you next week.